fellow Wanderers, and welcome to the first episode of WanderCast, a podcast dedicated to the world of Wander Over Yonder. I'm Cody.
I'm Haya.
And I'm Sunny.
Any hooser, let's get on with the show.
We made this podcast because we're all big fans of Wander Over Yonder, and we decided to make it so all of you can listen to us and our opinions about the show and anything that's going on Tumblr in the tag, because we love you all and we love the show.
Sunny's not really just a fan of it, it's basically her life.
It's taken over all of our lives.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that fluffy little orange. Yeah, he's adorable.
He's too much.
I want to pet him. I want to pet his head. I just want to be like, stroke, and he'll probably find me really weird, but I kind of just want to stroke his head.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wander Over Yonder has taken over my life for literally the past month. On the day we're recording this, August 21st, Wander Over Yonder has been in my life for exactly a month. I remember it was July 21st when I first watched those ads and became a fan. So happy Wander Over Yonder month anniversary to me today.
Yeah, Wander's pretty much taken over my life now. I think he's the love of my life, really, because I have maybe an obsession with him. I take too many screenshots of that adorable little orange thing. I mean, when the trailers came out, I really liked his design and his character personality, so with the episode that came out that we're going to talk about, I really enjoyed, especially because Wander is just being a very adorable
The first thing that we saw with the Woe trailer, I think is what you guys called it at one point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was adorable.
I didn't exactly see that until just recently, but I remember you guys watching it last year, because, you know, last year at that time at Comic-Con, I was too obsessed with any more Wreck-It Ralph news to notice, because I was a big Wreck-It Ralph fan and I was waiting for the movie to come out at the time. And I didn't watch it until recently, but I remember last year that black and white silhouette poster with Wander and Sylvia was circulating around Tumblr, and I was like, hey, this looks kind of cool. And I'm like, hey, that guy from Wreck-It Ralph is going to be doing a voice in this. And I'm like, maybe it sounds cool. And then I see the ads a month ago, and I was like, hey, that show is coming. And I'm like, I should watch it. I'm like, I watched them, and I'm like, yay, this is going to be awesome. And now I'm a fan.
I remember my first experience was seeing the Woe trailers after when I became a fan of Wreck-It Ralph, because I was, call me creepy or not, I was looking in the Jack McBrayer tag on Tumblr and I saw the posters and stuff for the show in there because he was gonna voice Wander, and it was just like, ooh, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, same thing. I was a Wreck-It Ralph fan too. I was in the fandom for a while, and then I got kicked out for reasons. But I saw an article on a website called Jim Hill Media, and Jim Hill did an interview with Jack McBrayer, and he said, oh, I'm going to be doing Wander Over Yonder, the show for Disney Channel, and I was immediately hooked because it's Pixar Jr., and so I saw the quote-unquote Roll trailer, and I thought, yeah, this looks okay, but it might be a little weird. But then I saw Teen Beach Movie, and those two trailers played the best friend and the picnic, and I immediately thought, oh yes, this is going to be a great show.
It's going to be so perf.
Yeah. And in case you're wondering where these trailers are located, we'll probably give like YouTube links in the show notes if you want to check them out.
Yeah.
So, Wander all started from these little sketches that Craig made a couple years ago, 2007, I believe.
2007, yeah.
And
yes.
we'll link the
I wouldn't have known
sketches on the show notes because somebody uploaded them all onto Imager or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll also give that in the show notes. You really need to check the sketchbook out. It's nice.
He's adorable in these, especially the one where he's sleeping in his hat.
That's my favorite.
And then
there's one where he's sleeping in his hat. There's one where he's on the beach. There's one where there's like a little butterfly in his nose. I love that one.
My favorite is the
beach one. Where he looks drunk.
Just like that one premiere party poster where they were drunk off their butts.
Yeah. He was drunk, but he was also sleeping in his hat, so...
I hope that's canon. I really do.
Too.
Yeah, I know.
Adorable.
Wander stuff in his hat.
It would be adorable, because, like... crud, everything he does is adorable.
I know.
He's so
Yeah,
He's so
I know.
happy and quirky and just
Can I be
so
that,
cheerful.
please?
I love it.
I want to be like him, so carefree.
I know.
I wonder if it was the artist's intention to make Wander just so adorable for everybody out there.
Yes, it probably was.
I bet you.
It's all his fault. It's all Craig's fault. He made him too adorable.
Yep.
Well, Craig has a way of making adorable characters.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, the sketches and the Wander now are just so different from each other.
Well, other
Yeah,
than
they're
the color.
quite a bit different, but they're not too different.
Yeah.
Because I think Wander used to be purple, or like a purplish brown.
Yeah.
He was later
Yes.
changed to orange. His hat was also a bit more ragged, and he used to carry a walking stick. He later ditched the stick for Sylvia, and although a headcanon of mine is that Wander on the show still has his walking stick and his hat.
I hope that happens.
Yeah. And also, have you seen Sylvia's original drawing?
Yeah, she looks kind of, shall we say, weird. She looks
I don't think
like a dinosaur duck.
I don't think she looks weird, and excuse my profanity, but she kind of looks like she's about to kick someone's ass.
And the
Yeah, she
saddle
looks
Wander
kinda
has
ticked
is
off.
really big.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, it's like a car seat.
Baby seat.
For our baby.
Our adorable baby.
He is so cute though.
Yeah.
Gets a special treatment.
Yeah. It's like a throne if he was like riding on an elephant. And then I just realized,
blah, blah. Sorry.
and then I realized I could have just called Sylvia an elephant. Well, her neck does look like an elephant's trunk, but I digress.
At first when I saw her, I thought she was a dinosaur.
Her original sketches does kind of look like a dinosaur. But we later found out she is a Zabornak, which is some kind of alien-type species that only goes to the bathroom once every 5 months. As we learned in The Picnic, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Those are some nice toilets they got up here. I guess-
Boozer.
We should start talking about the show. The episode. The Picnic.
The first episode we got previewed was The Picnic. The show doesn't officially premiere until September 13th, but this past Friday we got a little taste of it in the form of The Picnic, which is a super cute episode. I loved it. We all loved it.
Yes.
It was going down the hill. It was just like, yo!
So adorable. We actually got to see quite a little bit of it beforehand because a clip of The Picnic was previewed at Comic-Con last month. And that already pretty much sealed the deal for me of how adorable Wander is.
Yeah.
He's just...
We had pretty much, a month ago, we had pretty much that and the 2 ads during Teen Beach Movie, the What Would Wander Do ads.
Mustard or mayo? Mustard or
But even
mayo?
those were really, really adorable.
Wander, don't go blabbing like you
always
always do. Oh.
Oh.
Just the face he makes there is adorable.
Every
Oh,
face he makes is adorable.
great.
I thought we established this already.
Yes. Wander is just an adorable, he is adorable personified.
Can I just be honest? I think all of the characters are adorable. Because, I mean, look at Peepers. Look at him. Hear his voice. It's just perfect. Oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
Yes.
He's so perfect.
We love you, Tom Kenny.
Yeah. Speaking of the show, our preview episode featured possibly one of many story puppies, I guess, that we'll see featured in the show. Sylvia wasn't in this episode much. She appeared at the very end, but most of it was just Wander and Lauren Hader.
Mm-hmm. And
Lauren
Emperor
Hader wants
Awesome.
Infinite. And Emperor Awesome, which is like a shark with arms.
Which got... Did
Who
he
is-
blow up?
Whose design, I
Did
guess.
he blow up there, or was he just shot off the planet? Because I swear to God he blew up, and it would be sad if he blew up, because then that means we'll never see him again.
I think he was just shot off
Yes!
the planet. Remember Lord Hater took one of his fist fighters and punched him with it?
Yes. I want him back.
That was awesome.
I want him back. He is so perfect. Cause like, who wouldn't want...
Either that or his...
Who wouldn't love...
Or his dinosaur.
Freaking, like...
Yeah.
Shark. Dressed in, like, a cape and a crown. And, like, the...
I want a remix of the song that, Let's Get Awesome.
Let's get awesome.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah, it's a shark with human arms and a cape and a crown and tight pink pants.
Those are some really tight pants, though. Remember that?
The 80s call, they want their looks back.
Anyway, this flamboyant guy is fighting against Lord Hater, who wants ultimate cosmic power in the form of a once-a-millennium connection of the alignment of the planets. Unfortunately for him, Wander comes around and wants to, see the planets align and have a picnic while doing so. And he is very cute while going down the hill. We all realize that.
I'm sorry, I can't get over
And
that.
Lord Hater's very distracted by him, and then he can't get the latch
He's just
open,
like,
and Lord Hater's like, the latch!
Open the latch.
Open the latch!
Oh, Lord Hater, you do
He
care.
bites that thing.
And then,
And then the shippers went wild.
yep, and then Wander's like, oh, silly me, the latch. And he's like, seriously?
Like the way he bites the picnic basket at one point. He looked like a fish, but it was like,
Nom, 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 I eat the basket.
and it ticks me off because some people think that Wander's stupid, or as some people were calling him, mentally retarded because he couldn't open up the latch. And one, you never use retard as an insult on someone. Just putting that out there. You just don't do that. There's some things in this world you don't do, and that's one of them.
He's just naive and innocent, and he's also really adorable. I believe we said that like a million times already.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just don't want people...
He was just a little confused.
We just don't want people picking on him. It's just the pilot episode. It's not going to be the greatest episode, but at least just give the show a try.
It's
You'll
not
like
just
it.
them picking on him that ticks me off. It's the fact that they use retard as an insult, and that's not nice. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to get too deep into the whole insult thing. We don't want to drive too many people crazy.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah.
My fault.
We love you.
I'll shut up now.
Either way,
Oh yeah, how do Lord Hater's watchdogs eat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
also how they eat, they're just eyes, with no mouth.
Do they like shove it in their pupil or something, or do they have like a secret mouth down under there?
Wait a minute. In the same vein, how do the fist fighters eat?
Oh.
They're literally just walking Wreck-It Ralph hands with bodies. They have no mouth.
Can't question it. It's logic.
Can't question it. It's a cartoon.
You can't question it. It's Wander. Nobody should question Wander.
Ever.
Nope. Some people have questioned it, but you can't question it.
The chase scene. The chase
It
scene.
was great.
The chase scene was great.
And I like the whole Roadrunner reference they made with that, with Wander's feet when he was like, they were like circles and stuff, and while they were running, that was so perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he broke the fourth wall.
Yes. And the way he ran at that one point, he has like his arms bent and his fists up like this, and he looks like he's about to like, he looks like he's going into a boxing match, but we all know he's not.
Wander runs like such a dork at sometimes. It's adorable. Sometimes
Yeah.
we have to be glad that Sylvia carries him around, because if he were to run all the time, he'd just be a dork.
I think someday when we do another podcast episode, we gotta keep track on how many times we call Wander adorable, because really...
I think we've already crossed the line in this podcast alone with how many times we've called him adorable.
Yeah.
He's a sweetie.
I
We
think
need to
people
get
the
on
point.
making plushies of him soon, because I would like
If we
that.
go to the Disney store, remember when Alex
Yes.
Hirsch said something about going to the Disney store and asking
Yes.
for Gravity Falls stuff?
Yeah.
Let's do the same thing with Wander Over Yonder. We need to get some merch, seriously.
Yes.
Well, if you're
Like
a
I said,
Gravity
go-
Falls fan, if you're a Gravity Falls fan, do us Wanderers a favor and also ask for Wander Over Yonder merch, because the more people who ask, the more chances we're going to get merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, everybody go on Twitter, hashtag Gravity Falls and Wander Over Yonder merchandise. Do it right now. I want a plush of Wander.
And it's just like, we need the merch. I'm sorry. I will spend all of my money on merch for this show. I will. I've done it with Adventure Time. I've done it with every other fandom I'm part of. I will put all my money into this fandom.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, if Disney Store can come out with plushies of almost literally every single character in Monsters University, then they can come out with, like, 4 Wander Over Yonder plushies. Wander, Sylvia, Hater, and possibly Peepers.
No,
Yeah.
5,
because
because we need Emperor Awesome. We need a plushie of him.
Yes.
It will be illegal not to have a plushie of him.
I'd like one where he has a boombox and then the remix plays with it.
Yes.
Track 17, Battle Theme.
Yes, it should talk and do that. That would be perfect. And if Disney doesn't make one, I don't know, I'll make one and I'll just keep it for myself. I'll just keep it in my bed, and every time I'm bored, I'll just click it. Click the button and make it work.
I need a talkie Wander plush just to say, do you want a sandwich?
Mustard or mayo, mustard or mayo, mustard or mayo.
Mustard or mayo.
Mustard or mayo.
It's so perfect, though.
Sorry, Lord Hater, did you want the mayo?
This just came across my mind, and I don't think anybody has mentioned it yet, but during the fight scene with, like, the Lord Hater robot and Emperor Awesome's dinosaur, they're, like, beating each other up, and before Emperor Awesome's robot comes out, before Hater's robot, because I'm getting everybody mixed up, but at some point in there, the Wilhelm scream is heard. Am I saying that right? Wilhelm?
The who? What's that?
You know, you don't know what the Wilhelm scream is?
No, I've never.
No.
It's this scream that's used in, like, a bunch of movies and TV shows and stuff. It's like, ah! Cause you can hear it during the show.
I'll have to go back and watch it again.
There's gonna be people out there who know what the Wilhelm scream is and know what I'm talking about, and it's in the show. You need to listen for it, because I don't think anybody has said it on Tumblr yet.
I really wish they did that, like that Tarzan fister bump, the Donkey Kong or whatever the heck it is, where they, I don't even know anymore, they bang their chests and they scream.
Yeah.
They need to do that. It'd be so perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the fight scenes with the colored backgrounds was sort of reminiscent of Powerpuff Girls, which gave me, like, a very Powerpuff Girls vibe. I like that. Also, Mojo Jojo vibe is sort of coming to me from Lord Hater. He sort of reminds me of Mojo.
Mm-hmm.
Except Lord Hater doesn't talk like Mojo talks.
Yeah.
Because Mojo always talks like he's repeating the stuff that he has repeated, because it means that he has repeated stuff. I don't know.
What was that,
Yeah, during that...
Oh, sorry. Hey, you can go.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, during that fight scene, Wander interrupts to give Lord Hater and Emperor Awesome a sandwich, but as he's offering the sandwich, and Lord Hater's like, I don't want a sandwich, Wander jumps into the air for a while, and then he lands perfectly on the ground without getting a scratch on him.
Maybe he can secretly fly.
Also,
Superman.
lest us not forget, I almost ate without offering to share.
Yes.
The face he makes. My goodness.
And then he sticks his tongue out, and it's just like, I hope he does that every episode, because it's like...
Yeah, I know, I hope he does that every episode too,
adorable.
because it seems to be like a reoccurring thing. Also, the pictures. The pictures he takes.
Yes.
Will be a reoccurring
Yeah, someone
thing.
needs to make an Instagram page for him. Just pretend to be Wander,
Yeah, like-
make an Instagram page, and put that selfie up. Just do it.
Do it.
It should be done.
Disney needs to make like an official Instagram with Wander's photos.
If they don't,
I mean, that selfie he took with the robot, I was just like,
he is so
So cute.
he is a
He
hipster.
just took a selfie Yeah, he is like a hipster. He takes pictures of his food.
Well, I forget the description Craig gave originally? Did he say hipster? No, he never said hipster, hippie or something.
He said orange hippie Muppet
Yeah, there
man.
we go.
Am I a Muppet or am I a man? Sorry.
Am I a Wander? Or am I... What am I? What species is Wander?
We need that information. I hope that gets revealed at some point what species he is.
Yeah, because Sylvia has a species, Zabornak.
Though, I mean, they gave... Sylvia's species is out, but I mean, like, you would think that they would give out a species for Wander at some point, but they could also just keep it a mystery just to keep something shrouded, so we don't have to...
Yeah. Or maybe Wander isn't like a species. Maybe he's like his own unique breed of creature. Or maybe he's the last of his kind.
What, like what? Are they gonna pull like an Adventure Time thing with Finn? Because apparently he's the last human in the show. They're gonna pull that.
Oh, I don't know. Huh. I don't watch Adventure Time, so I wouldn't know.
Same here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry. I'll shut up now.
Because, although I have heard that Adventure Time is like a post-apocalyptic thing.
Yeah.
Post-apocalyptic.
But by the looks of things, we don't even know what time frame Yonder takes place in, but we haven't seen Earth or humans.
Well, it takes place, I believe it, they said something about it taking place in a different universe, so it's probably, they probably get to Earth. But, like, we were discussing earlier that how cool it would be if they had a movie or something, or a TV movie, like an hour-long episode or something, where Wander goes to Earth or something, which would be really cool, but it
might also screw with the canon, or like the magic show.
Set of rules in the show.
Yeah, many of us have thought that maybe a better, although Wander visiting Earth does sound like a good concept if you play it right, it might still mess with the canon of the show. I think a better movie would be like in the vein of the Powerpuff Girls movie and pull an origin story. Because I think Wander needs one. No matter how happy or whatever that he may be, he had to come from somewhere.
And there has to be a reason why he's always so happy like this.
Yeah.
Whether it's just out of the goodness of his heart, or if now this is assuming he had parents, and he had to have had parents because he had to have come from somewhere. Unless he was just magically popped up, like he just popped up out of nowhere, like some like magical being or something, which is a possibility. That would be a really cool possibility.
Maybe he was like, building upon that, maybe he was like born from Stardust.
That would be really cool.
I'm thinking this.
Yeah. He's some kind of magical being.
Born from the Stardust. There was somebody on the Tumblr tag who thought that maybe Wander could be immortal, if don't know if he's mortal or immortal.
They mean like he's some kind of god, maybe.
He's a star god.
Magical being. Yeah, because I think the star in his hat has to have some kind of meaning.
Yeah, maybe a symbol of some kind.
Well, hopefully that will be revealed to us in a later episode. It would be great information to have, and honestly, I think, again, going back to the origin story thing, it would be a really great episode to watch if they did one on Origins, because, like, I know they did a couple Origin episodes for a couple of the other shows that I really, really like, and I'm always, like, hooked. I can't not stop looking at my TV. I'm just like, I need to know more, and when the commercial comes on, it's kind of just like, no! No, come back, my sweet!
Yeah.
For my personal... Oh. Were you going to say something, Sunny?
Huh? Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
My personal story for the star on his hat is that shooting stars are a common occurrence in his world, universe, whatever. And it's sort of like superstition, or whatever you call it, that those who are able to catch a shooting star are chosen by the cosmos for something special, like a special gift or like a special job. Wander was able to catch one soon after he befriended Sylvia and decided to become a wanderer.
That would be good.
And he put it on his hat as like a symbol of the fact that he was chosen and has like this special and unique job.
So kind of like his unique job would be making the rest of the universe happy.
The official site says it's his job to be happy and help others be happy, so I guess...
That's a really cool idea.
I wrote this entire backstory for Wander and Sylvia. I don't have it, like, completely planned out yet, but I don't want to share it on here. It's quite long-winding. I posted it on my Tumblr a while back, and I extended it. I might post it.
We can link that in the show notes for anybody who wants to see it.
Yeah.
So it's like his cutie mark. It's like his destiny to be Wanderer.
Yeah, it is sort of like his cutie mark. You're right. I never, to be honest, I never really thought of that. But yeah, it would be sort of like
cutie mark. Little cutie. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Going on with other ideas. This is kind of straying away from the thing we were just talking about. Earlier, we were talking about how it's a public crime to make Wander upset or make him cry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because even a guy as happy as him has had to cry
Everybody
at some
does.
point.
I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how many kids at school or out in public are like, "Oh, man up," or "Oh, you can't cry," or something like, "Oh, I've never cried once in my life." Bull crap. You've cried, even if it was just as a baby.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, something just crossed my mind. Like, maybe Wander can get sad, but he doesn't cry, not because he's insensitive, but because maybe his species is physically incapable of producing tears.
Oh
my god.
It's kind of like, now, I'm sorry I'm going into this reference because most people hate this stuff. It's kind of like a Twilight vampire. Because they can't cry. Sorry for making the Twilight reference, but that's where I got
no.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
For me.
Oh,
sorry. I'm gonna see it now. Twilight meets
No,
Wander
don't
over
make
Yonder.
that a thing. Nobody make that a thing.
No. Don't give them any ideas.
I like Twilight, but no.
I hope no one gets any ideas. No one get any ideas from us.
We're just a bunch of crazy fangirls. Don't listen to us.
No one listened to us.
I mean, I've never read the book, so I honestly didn't know that about the Twilight series. But anyway, back to the notion of Wander. Another headcanon I have is that his species is normally like a really, really somber and like dark or whatever. They're also a bit larger. Wander is actually smaller than his normal species. He was like a runt of his family. That's why in my story his mother gives him the hat. Make him seem taller, like the others members of the species.
And didn't we talk about something about emotions? His fur would change color. Wasn't that another headcanon we were discussing? It was a little while ago we were discussing that.
Yeah.
It has to do with Sketchbook Wander and Sketchbook Wander being purple. That when he gets like really, really, really relaxed and laid back, his fur would turn purple. But that doesn't explain
his arms, because in the original sketches, it looks like his arms are like a peachy skin color.
Yeah. Or maybe he was brown at some point, like a purplish brown. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna think back to the episode, but when he did the force field with Lord Hater, and he's spitting popcorn over Lord Hater, and then Peepers is trying to get in, and he's like, "Sorry, I cannot give you any popcorn." That was adorable.
There is a force field.
I have a gut feeling that when the voice actors are out there recording the episodes, they just can't, like, especially since most of the voice actors are like the most perfect people ever, and I mean, like, they all have some sense of humor. It's perfect, and you guys are all amazing. April, Jack, all of you guys are just perfect. Thank you for being their voice actors. You guys are all amazing. But, like, I have a feeling that they are just, like, dying when they're recording. Like, they can't not laugh at some of the things that Wander says, or, like, it's just, like, they have to be, like, rolling on the floor laughing all day.
You know.
Yep. Yeah, that popcorn scene kind of reminds me of Finding Nemo when Dory's making those whale noises. I just imagine Jack Brayer's face when he's doing the popcorn line.
I just thought of that. Speaking of which, Wander actually does sort of remind me of Dory in a way. This optimistic character who's always like really, really bright, but still has capacity for emotion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, he's also a bit like Mater in the same vein, who is also sort of like a
happy-go-lucky,
like, wild
Mater's
character.
Adorable, though.
And
he's like my favorite Cars character.
So Wander is kind of, yeah. Wander is a lot like Mater in the fact that he can be like also, in the same vein that Mater may have discovered how others see him in Cars 2. Maybe there'll be an episode at some point where Wander becomes self-aware in a way and is able to see himself through others' eyes and finally realize how foolish to them he's been acting. That would be insanely
maybe
sad.
something like that will happen in now it could all just be his imagination, because remember they said something about an episode where they're going to an episode where the whole planet planet works off of Wander's imagination.
Is controlled
maybe
by
something
his
like that happens. We get to see some of his insecurities.
Yeah. What his mind is really thinking. You never know what could be swirling around that little mind.
Even the happiest of people in this world have some sort of insecurity. And though they are really good at hiding it, it's just like it's deep down in their mind and it kind of just comes out of nowhere sometimes. And I would love to see that. That would be like, I know that sounds like I'm trying to torture the poor guy, but I like seeing the more insecure, the feels moments for people.
Yeah, but you know the fandom, they've already ruined him. The Wandery stuff on Tumblr. And I don't know, just good idea, but I don't know.
In that same vein, because we've heard we're going to get songs later on in the episode, I had this idea for a song sort of tying in with the idea of his backstory, that Wander would sing like a song about his quote-unquote really sad backstory, which actually would be quite depressing, but he sings it in such an upbeat, happy tune while playing on his banjo. It'd be like the ultimate like juxtaposition. He's singing this, the lyrics are really, really sad and depressing, but the tune is all upbeat and happy.
Have you guys heard the Gypsy Bard song from Friendship is Witchcraft? The My Little Pony thing, where it kind of would have like a tone like that. They gave Pinkie Pie this really sad backstory, like she was put into she was like, became an orphan, her town was like burnt down, and like, she sings this really overly happy song, like, tuned with the song, but like the meaning of the song is just like, depressing as heck, like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
The toy maker's creation trapped inside a crystal ball. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch Friendship with Witchcraft, I don't know. But somebody observed
people who haven't seen it
that
yet, which would be good for them.
Yeah.
Somebody observed that there's a clip from the egg where like Sylvia has the egg and they're running up a mountain, and you can see Wander drumming on his banjo. So maybe he'll be singing.
Yes.
Personally, I really do want to hear Jack McCracken sing if he actually is singing.
I mean, he sang in 30 Rock a couple times.
Yeah, he needs to sing more often.
He really
He's a really good singer.
It's so perfect.
Yeah. With that clip, I watched that clip a couple of times and I slowed it down in my Sony Vegas, and yes, he looks like his Wander is singing, so hopefully he will be singing.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, that'd be great. Because I want to hear Wander sing, and I want to see more of Sylvia, and I want to see them. I want to see like all the new episodes. It's going to be great.
We've been talking a lot about
Yep.
Wander this episode. We should talk a little bit more about the other characters.
Yeah, I can't wait for the greatest, where Lord Hater and Wander will be competing for, I guess, who's the greatest in the
Or
galaxy.
the greatest at Carnival
Yeah.
Games, as far as I can see.
Yeah, yeah. That's if those clips are actually from the greatest, which I
hope they
think they are.
Yeah.
me
Wait,
too.
It's
Either
not
way,
is there a
fair.
description for the episode online? I mean, we can
yeah.
tell if it's from that.
We'll probably link it in the show notes. It has to do with him, like, trying to take control of some planet, the Bingleboffice community.
That's adorable.
And I know the show doesn't have the show has the best names for stuff.
It does.
And to see if he really is the greatest in the galaxy, he has to go up against Wander or something. It's lucky that we're actually going to be able to, well, if you have iTunes, you're going to see him early, because on the 30th of this month, which is about a week and a half at the time of recording, a week and a half away at the time of us recording this, there's going to be a free preview on iTunes with the greatest in the egg on
I'm
the 30th.
going to download those and watch them forever.
Yeah.
Or at
Same
least
here.
until the full episodes
Same.
come out.
I think. Mhm.
Yeah.
I think everybody knows about the egg, which is Wander finds a baby egg and wants to take it back to his mother, but the mother finds out and tries to chase Sylvia and Wander.
And the mother is this weird dragon-looking thing.
Is that clip where
Yeah.
Sylvia gets spat on, like, with all that goop and stuff? Do you think that's from the same episode? Because it looks kind of like it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I wasn't sure. I'm like, wait, this looks familiar. I'm sorry, I'm so dumb.
Also, another big thing, well, sort of big thing in the world of Wander, is happening this Friday at the time of recording, on the 23rd. There's going to be new games and stuff coming to the Wander Over Yonder site on Disney Channel.
Woohoo!
It's going to be great. There's going to be like a side scroller as far
I'm
as we
gonna
can
play that
tell,
forever.
and there's going to be, yeah. A part of me hopes there's going to be like a sticker album, like scrapbook thing.
Oh
They
yeah,
had for a
like, I
couple
think they
other
had it for Gravity
different
Falls. They
things.
should,
Yeah.
they should do one for...
Yeah.
There was a Gravity Falls one, there was a Where's My Water one, there was a Wreck-It Ralph one. Yeah, that'd be a great place to get, like, vector-based clip art,
Well,
or whatever. Or
most
just
of the
clip art
Tumblr
in
fandom
general.
has been making a lot of
Yeah.
vectors of the guys, so it's kind of like we got free
Yeah.
vectors
Yeah.
there, but, I mean...
Yeah.
Like, I want a lot more, like, little simple pictures of Wander, but just, like, no background, just
Yeah.
the character.
And maybe they'll get different poses, because like, the vectors that we've been seeing on Tumblr are just basically like poses from like the previews and episodes and stuff.
Yeah. Anywhooser, personally I'm going to be looking forward to the rest of the season, and with episode titles that all start with the, that may start to be like a reoccurrence, like, cause we have The Picnic, The Greatest, The Egg, The Fugitives, The Good Deed. Also with the episode titles, like, being integrated into the show like they did with The Picnic, there's no, like, it appears on the show or whatever with, like, usually it would appear, like, at the bottom of the screen and, like, written by blah blah blah. It was just the title card, just The Picnic, and that's it. Along with a, like, cute little banjo strum. I hope they do that in later episodes.
Yeah, same here. We don't really have a synopsis for the Fugitive or the Good Deed, but we do have the Wander posters with Sylvia and Wander on them. So we're thinking that Wander and Sylvia are just adorable little criminals around outer space. And then the Good Deed, we're thinking there's a commercial where a Wander gives a nail to, I guess it's some kind of bubble guy. And so,
Well, not
Yep.
the bubble guy
The
from
bubble guy
Popping.
goes
I think he
like, I
catches it.
almost died, or I could have died, or something like that.
yeah, and we're thinking that Wander could try to be helping someone or helping multiple other characters, and he just can't do it. He gets so tired and everything from
I hope
helping
that episode
everyone.
maybe we'll see if is the case, and that'd be an awesome idea for the episode, though it's probably already animated, so it's definitely never gonna happen for this, because every idea I come up with is never gonna happen in the show. But, like...
A part of me wants a printout of that wanted poster. Wanted for making Lord Hater look really stupid and other punishable by death stuff.
If that actually happens, where the episode, like, he works so hard to make everybody happy, blah 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 blah, and then he gets so tired, I hope that's the episode we see him sleep in his hat. I'm sorry, I really, really, really want to see that. It's just so perfect.
I know. I can't wait for new episodes. There's gonna be
so excited.
I mean, we're gonna get to see them on iTunes Preview on the 30th, but I still want to watch them on the 13th.
Because I'm gonna be like, screw schoolwork. I'm gonna be too busy watching Wander Over Yonder. I can't let that happen. That won't be a good thing.
Yeah. It's a good thing I don't have marching band that day, because I really want to see the premiere of Wander Over Yonder. I got lucky there. I have a football game on Saturday, so I'll be able to watch it.
Yay.
Yeah, but I'm unhappy.
Ratings are important, guys. I still want to watch The Greatest in the Egg when they premiere on the 13th, even though we're gonna have them by the 30th.
We're just gonna have previews of them. We're not gonna have the full thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just previews.
No, it's gonna, as far as I can tell, it's gonna be the full episodes on the 30th.
No, it's gotta be just previews.
No, it's been confirmed that it's just a preview, it's not the full episodes.
I think that press release said it was the full episodes. I need to check.
It's the full episodes, but a part of me also hopes it's just a preview, because I really want to have something to look forward to. And I don't want to be... Yeah. I want to have something to look forward to, and I don't want to end up having the full episodes dangling above my head like, you can download us now, and it's just like, no, I can't! Dang it!
Says, I want it now!
And it'll be like, freaking, you're killing me now! And then I'll probably end up giving in and being like, crap!
Yeah, I mean, when we had to wait for Wander Over Yonder through that phase of Mission Marvel, I was just like, hurry up, I want to see my Wander now, please.
Mission Marvel was cool and all, but come on, people!
I know there was a Doctor Who reference, but I don't care. I want my Wander Over Yonder.
So I didn't really catch that.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't it just the TARDIS or something?
Me neither, but I saw it on Tumblr.
Is that how that's pronounced?
Yeah.
I don't want to screw up on that. That's a big thing in history. That's basically like history now, the TARDIS and Doctor Who and all that stuff, and I don't want to end up pronouncing it wrong.
I don't watch Doctor Who, but there's some people that have said that Wander is sort of like the Doctor and alien that sort of travels, has a blue means of transportation, and travels around stuff, doing stuff.
Yep,
I don't know.
Best part, traveling in bubbles.
Yeah, they travel in bubbles. Because he keeps everything in his hat, including the bubble juice and the camera, and like his picnic basket, his banjo, which Sylvia really likes his banjo music. I hope we get to see him play more banjo later on.
In pretty much every episode after other than the picnic, because it'd be so perfect.
Yeah.
We need this.
Yeah.
Also with the picnic basket, when Wander was throwing around that food, I'm surprised that food didn't get squished in there after he was just like trying to get it open. It just came out perfectly when he was setting it up.
Yeah. Well, Wander Over Yonder logic.
And it's human food. Where's he getting it from?
Well...
Yeah. Maybe it's just like an alternate universe where they have human technology but no humans.
I mean, do they know how to text? Because Emperor Awesome was like, dude, text me that photo.
Does Wander even know what a phone is? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Well, if they had phones, Wander probably would be calling home a lot.
Well, maybe Wander knows what a phone is. He just doesn't know what a cell phone is, or he knows what it is and he just never used one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the camera he has was a polarized camera, and it takes pictures
with a giant lens on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the pictures
Which
come
I
out.
hope those pictures will be a recurring
We
thing.
need
but I
selfies.
said that
Every single
already.
episode
Okay.
should have a selfie in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. and then Sylvia gets tired of his selfies.
We're
Like,
taking pictures with Lord Hater, and Hater's trying to get him away, and then he just keeps talking, and then, of course, Wander messes up Lord Hater's wish, because Lord Hater says, I wish you'd leave me alone for 5 seconds, and then he freezes in time.
Yeah. Also, need I mention that the star being of infinite power sort of resembles Princess Celestia's name if it had a face.
Mm-hmm.
Though I kind of wonder now. I'm making another Adventure Time reference, and I know you guys probably didn't see this. When I heard like the star being, I kind of thought of Prismo. I don't know. You guys probably didn't see that episode, the Finn the human episode and the Jake the dog episode, but they had like this little thing, and it could grant you any wish. So it was like, it kind of.
No, I didn't.
No. I saw a photo set of it on Tumblr, but I didn't see the episode.
If you know what that is, you probably, to the people who are listening, you probably understand that reference and stuff, and kind of like, it kind of reminds me of him.
Yeah.
Except Prismo was not a big woo screen looking thing. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
But overall, the episode was really, really cute. I liked it. I think we all liked it.
Yep. Love it.
And I can't wait for more episodes to come out.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome. And like, I want more Wander Over Yonder stuff. You may not know about it now, but it's coming. Wander Over Yonder's
Disney
coming.
better not do like they did with Gravity Falls and just be like, big, huge, long hiatus. I'm not gonna stand for that.
I will not live.
I mean,
with a hiatus.
it really ticked me off when Gravity Falls had that happen to them, and I'm sure there was a lot of other reasons behind why that happened. There had to.
Yeah. I think Alice Hirsch said that they had to do a hiatus because of marketing.
So if there's like
I
some
believe.
extreme reason behind it, then I'll be okay. But if Disney's just being lazy and doesn't want to show the episodes, I'll be like, no!
Yeah. I mean, I've never watched Gravity Falls, but I knew about the Gravity Falls hiatus. But either way, I come from, I watch Ponies a lot, and Ponies really doesn't have that big of hiatuses during, that's a new word, during the season, but out of each season, they've had longer and longer breaks. The last new episode aired in February, and season 4 won't premiere until November. Luckily, we've had Equestria Girls to hold us over.
At least the Gravity Falls fandom, when they had their hiatus, it wasn't like the Homestuck fandom when they had their hiatus. If you've seen any of the pictures that they did in the Homestuck hiatus, it was like Carcat's, like, you would put Carcat's head on like Gansy's crotch or something. It was the most perfect thing ever.
I don't read Homestuck, so I wouldn't know.
I'm sorry,
I wouldn't know either.
But enough of other stuff. The Wander episode. It was great. I can't wait for more episodes. And perfect cutie Wander, little orange ball of fluff that I want to hug
we
very
give all of our
hard.
thanks to everybody who works on it, because it's just so, they made it so perfect. You guys are so, like, amazing.
Yeah.
You
guys are awesome. Thank you, Craig.
We love you.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Jack and April and all the other people. And all the little people.
Let me hug you. I know that sounds creepy, but let me hug you.
Yeah. Also, the animatic credits were the icing on the cake.
Indeed. That was a great treat. Thank you very much, guys.
I need to do that more
I was like,
often
wait, what are they going to
with
do for the credits?
They
I'm
should.
kind of glad they did the animatic. Because it was just like...
Yeah. Just an extra thanks to April Winchell for thanking the fandom. We really appreciate that, and welcome to Tumblr as well. You'll love Tumblr, and also, just enjoy the fan arts and keep working on the show. And
sorry for bringing this up, but
so
the
thank you.
twerk, that was mine. Hi. I'm the one behind that, and I'm sorry for the spelling mistake. I didn't realize that until after it got reblogs, and then you can't really edit it after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Also, I'm the one responsible for the Keep Calm and Wander On poster, which she reblogged. I'm very honored like that. Just thanks a lot, April. You're awesome.
yes, thank you for acknowledging the fandom. So, anything else we want to add?
But I hope we get more songs like that later in the show, because I heard there are going to be songs in it, and they're all going to be performed by the same guys who did the theme. Woohoo! Or possibly Jack, or maybe even Sylvia. What if Sylvia sings?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I want to see that too. Like if April and Jack.
No, don't
like
kill me!
Don't
kill me!
Oh, that is so cute!
Oh my gosh!
What if she does like Celestia's ballad, or be it Sylvia's ballad?
Are you guys trying to kill me?
You come such a long, long way.
Jeez, you got ideas in my head now. That's great.
Oh, there goes my feels. Oh no.
No.
We need to talk about that more after the show, or after the recording. Cut this part out. Shut up. So anyway, check out the show if you haven't already. It looks to be awesome. And, well, I'm assuming if you've listened to this, you've already watched the show because we've spoiled a lot, but who cares? Watch it again if you haven't watched it already, because you can never get enough Wander.
Nope. Yeah. I've watched it 50 times, so keep watching it.
Keep watching it, and I guess that just about wraps things up on our part. We'll be ready for the next episodes when they come out. A part of me thinks that maybe we should do like a mini episode when the games on the site comes out and see what we think about the games.
Oh, that'd be so cool, like a little review.
Like a little review on the
game. We get time to do it because we'll be too busy playing the games for hours and hours and hours and hours on frickin' end. We'll be like...
Yeah. And if the preview on the 30th actually is the full episode, maybe we can review those. Because a part of me thinks, like, I'm pretty sure they are the full episodes.
They probably need previews knowing Disney. Because I don't think Disney, I know they did that with the first episode of Gravity Falls. Once they premiered it, they put it up on iTunes for free download. But I don't think Disney is gonna put 2 full episodes of a show up on iTunes and be like, here!
No, I mean, Disney has that Watch app, which, like, lets you watch, like, live TV, like, online or on the app.
It's not free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
and if you don't have a subscription to Disney's channel, because Comcast doesn't always offer Disney as a channel, so you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I see. But either way, my mind just threw a complete blank there. I guess that wraps things up for today's episode. Until then, we are WanderCast, and thanks for listening. Keep calm and wander on.